God, I hate flu season. Hello everybody, my name is GettyKajuro122 and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we worked on several confidants, mostly with a few female confidants, including Haru, Chiaya, and most notably Makoto, who we started a romantic relationship with. This time, we're gonna do the last little bit of work on confidants that I intend to do before we enter Sai's Palace. We have a few more days that we can spend, so let's get to work. What does Haru want? Have you decided what the plans for today? Let me know if we're meeting out. I'll be on the roof for a while tending to the garden. Okay, so Haru wants to hang out. But I'm gonna go check to see if we can't finish off the confidant with Makoto, because I'd like to take care of that again before we go to Sai's Palace. Ah, good, she is available. So, let's go ahead and spend time with our favorite girl, Makoto. All we can do now is wait until the designated day at the heist. Sis. No, I shouldn't let myself worry about it. We'll just have to wait and see for the time being. Do you have time right now? There's something I'd like to speak with you about. I feel like coming up closer with Makoto thanks to the High Priestess persona Kiriki Hime. I feel that my bond with Makoto will go stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. Want to hang out with Makoto? Yes. Thank goodness. In that case, how about your place?
So, I finally made up with Eiko. I think she knew it deep within her heart. And seeing him like that finally helped her realize.
That's incredible.
I'm relieved she didn't get caught in his web. Oh, and she told me she quit her job. Right now, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Eiko's going to start seriously focusing on her studies again. I plan on doing the same as well.
Are you stressing over exams?
No, that's not it. This time, I'm not seeking anyone's praise, and I'm not trying to show off my intelligence. I simply want to fulfill my own personal goals and dreams. Before now, I didn't have a clear vision of what that meant. I was lost in life. But thanks to you, I finally come to realize it. My dream is to become a police commissioner. That is why I need to study.
That sounds difficult.
You're right. I will need an extensive academic background. There are too many incidents in this country that are never brought to light. That host was one. Villains who prey on the hearts of the weak with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father risked his life trying to catch a group of those people. I will never forgive them. But I won't be able to eradicate them all on my own. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the lawless and help rescue victims.
Your father would be proud.
I hope so. That is the justice I aim for. I also believe it will be a continuation of my father's legacy. Honestly, it's a little strange that I found the true meaning of my studies outside of my studies. Thank you for all your help. It must have been difficult babysitting the uptight Miss President, right? Just kidding. Even so, I'm glad I asked you. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Actually, I'm sure I can. Because I have you.
I feel a strong bond with Makoto.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the priestess, granting thee infinite power.
Alright, we've gotten the Priestess Arcana to rank 10. So now Makoto will get her own second awakening, which we will see momentarily.
Alright.
And of course, as always, we will now earn even more experience from Arcana Bursts to infuse the personas of the High Priestess Arcana. In addition, since we have maxed out our Confidant, we can now fuse Cybele, the most powerful persona of the High Priestess Arcana. Makoto's persona, Johanna, has transformed into Annette, and unfortunately has lost the one feature about it that made it unique compared to others. Seriously, why is it more human-like now? It was more interesting when it was a bike. Whatever, she's still awesome.
By the way, you can rely on me for anything you need. I want us to be equals. Now then, in order to fulfill my dream, I'll need to be accepted into my first choice college. What a funny thought. Studying to become a head of police while working as a thief.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. The objective is the same after all. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows. So you see...
Do you want to study?
Well... I was thinking... maybe we could study some things we don't have experience in yet. Would that be okay? I want to be with you. We still have some time before night falls.
Makoto and I spent some time alone together. You know what that means, gamers. We played GTA 5 on the PlayStation everything. Aw, yeah. And then it occurs to you why I've been dodging the issue of what they're actually doing. Do you really think I'm gonna admit to all the I've been doing to the prosecutor? It's getting late. I should probably take her to the train station. Okay, so now that Makoto's persona has evolved into Annette, she gains the skill Evade Psychic. Considering her current moveset, I'm going to get rid of Defense Master because Volt Guardian pretty much makes that a little bit redundant. So we're going to get rid of this and have Evade Psychic so she's more likely to evade the one thing that she's weak to. In addition, now she'll flat out nullify Nuclear and is resistant to Curse. So good deal for Makoto and Annette.
You're back.
Okay, so now that we have taken care of Makoto in every sense, let's see what we got going on tonight. I don't have any new texts, but I'm sure I can find something to do. Alright, even though I didn't get a text from her, Chaya is available to hang out with, so we're going to go ahead and spend a little more time with the Fortune Arcana.
Prevention is key.
Everyone seems to be wearing masks. Is it meant to stave off the flu? Catching a cold is sometimes just fate, you know. Well then, what would you like to do today? Let's do another verification test. Your fate is very interesting, so I'd like to try a different fortune-telling technique. I've gone through all my books. Maybe I need some that are out of print. Where can I find some? Oh, never mind. Let's begin the verification test. I feel like I've become closer with Chiaya thanks to the fortune persona Norn. I don't think my bond with Chiaya will deepen just yet. Okay, so before we hang out with her,
Is that so?
let's go ahead and take advantage of her service and up our bond with her with her fortune powers. Hopefully that will give us the push that we need to help Chiaya out. Was there something else you needed from me? Let's get a fortune reading. So we're going to use the affinity reading. And we're going to up our bond with Chiaya. This reading will cost you 5,000 yen. Is that okay? Yes. Even if it's 5,000 yen, it's totally worth it. Not just because I'm stacked, but also this will help save us time.
Here we go.
Okay, here I go. Your feelings should have reached the other person. I bet you can deepen your friendship even further now. Well, that's all for today. Hope it was helpful.
What do you think?
Hope you're happy with your fortune. I look forward to your next visit. Alright, now let's try. Do you remember what happened last time? That man, Chairman Fukurai, visited me. If you have some time, can you stick around and chat for a bit? I feel like I've become closer with Chiaya thanks to the fortune persona Norn. I feel like my bond with Chiaya will go stronger soon. See? As long as you throw enough money at the problem, you can get along with anyone. What are you going to do? Are you going to hang out with Chiaya? Absolutely. I paid for it at this point. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Wonder where she's gonna take me. So, I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. But I've decided I'm going to tell you everything about Fukurai-san, as well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village. I already told you about how it was a small, traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? Well, when I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me a messenger of God. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though. Things went on like that for some time, until one day, an angry mob came and burned the house down. What the h***? Oh no! That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. I found myself surrounded by dangerous people, but that's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come to Tokyo. Then, once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That was when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed a divine power to save others from misfortune. That I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers. But I thought I might be able to save people, even though I was a monster. Or perhaps because I was a monster. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those Holy Stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person, huh? I don't think so.
What?
My fortune said you're supposed to hate me. I never thought you would overturn even that fate, Amamiya-san. Listen, I paid you 5,000 yen so we could get along better. I'm not gonna hate you at this point.
I've made up
my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members up to the truth. Okay, the fact that she said members, this is most certainly a cult.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today. If there's ever anything you need to talk about, I'd be glad to return the favor, Amami-san. I can sense a strong resolve from Chaya. Alright, we've gotten the Fortune Teller Arcana up to rank 7, so now we have Special Fate Reading. As a reminder, this provides a preview of all abilities for a confidant of your choice. This is probably the most useless skill that she has, because again, you can just look it up. There's probably at least 5 websites I can recommend that will give you that information for free with no effort. So, work toward this if you want, but it's not worth it still.
Alright.
Of course, now you'll earn more experience from Arcana Burst infusing personas of the Wheel of Fortune Arcana. That's much more important. Jaya is now able to tell you your Special Fate Reading. Special Fate Reading. By getting your fate read, you can find out a confidant's future abilities. They will then be viewable from the confidant menu. Again, just look it up. Do not use this. Now that I think about it though, just saying the Holy Stones are powerless won't convince people. The ADP holds what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing. That's why everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a Holy Stone. This really is a cult. Holy Honestly, I don't hold any sway here, even though I'm the Maiden of Relief. Just who is the chairman? Let me think it over some more. We can talk further next time.
Thank you.
Well, thank you again for today. Amami-san, please hear me out. Now that I think about it, I barely knew anything about the chairman, nor the ADP in general. So I'm thinking of doing some research on the ADP first. I'm done turning a blind eye. Be careful. I'll be okay. You can trust me. I am a little nervous, but I have to do this for the other members. I hope I'll find convincing information, something to bring the others to their senses. From now on, I will see with my own 2 eyes rather than through cryptic fortunes. I'll let you know if I find anything, so please, promise me that you'll come by again. Now, I should be going.
Yo.
Hey, I've been waiting for you, Ren. You know what I'm getting at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th, then carry out the plan the next day. You're ready, aren't you? I've been ready. I guess I didn't even have to ask. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is our do or die situation. We don't have the option to fail.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright everyone, quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of a regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully. But don't you think you can slack off, okay? I absolutely won't allow it. No slacking off. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us this free time, so we better put it to good use.
What do you want to do?
So what's the plan? I want to make some infiltration tools today.
Oh!
What a great idea. Just make sure nobody notices you. That said, you only have so much time. You won't be as efficient as you normally are, but nothing you can do about that. Okay, Why do I want to make an infiltration tool? Because I finally got my hands on enough liquid mercury while we were in Mementos to make us a perma-pick. Now we never have to make lockpicks ever again. So I'm gonna make one of those.
Yeah.
So you want to make one of the perma-pick? You only need to make one. Perma-pick.
What do you want to do?
All right. What are you going to make now? All right, we can actually make other things. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of treasure traps. I have literally 99 of all these materials, so there's no point in not making these. All right, 2 more treasure traps.
Hey!
You should stop soon. It'll be a hassle if people find out. All the more effective, all the more redundant, but it's okay. The main thing is that we got that perma-pick. That's gonna be huge moving forward. Ah, that was great. We should thank Kawakami for this later.
Hey!
How many days left till we send the calling card? 2? Well, make sure you're ready for it. Believe me, I've not forgotten, Morgana.
Rain, huh?
So, let's work out a plan for today. First thing we're going to do to get this started is I returned our ICU DVD since we already watched it, and I'm going to take out Mouse MD, another DVD that will help us learn about true kindness. Thank you very much. Please come back soon. Now that we got that taken care of, let's go actually spend some time with one of our confidants, shall we? Okay, so once again, we find ourselves in front of the Penguin Sniper place. If you recall, there was a certain book that we got to help us improve our ability to perform trick shots at the billiards portion. So we're going to go ahead and focus on that because due to the rain, a lot of the confidants that we would normally be able to spend time with right now are not available. Because if you really think Aura is going to be standing on a rooftop the whole time, you're wrong. She's not going to do that. That's ridiculous. So let's spend time with our friends in a nice, climate-controlled indoor environment where we can whack some balls into some holes. Because that sounds fun.
Yes!
Okay, let's get started. I hope I can do this. Now,
Yes.
shall we see what you can do? The way the balls are positioned. I'll need to make a difficult shot to clear this. Whoa, are you going for that shot?
Nice!
Good going. The behind the back shot looked amazing.
Nailed it!
Wow, you're a pro.
I knew you could do it.
You actually pulled off that shot. That's why you're our leader. Let's let your challenge brought everyone together. Alright, so we got our technical rank up to 2. So now technical damage will increase even further. Plus, it's just generally nice because we don't have to do this with everyone. We just have to do it once and it affects everyone all at once. This is a really nice thing to do. Do be aware that in order to perform these little trick shots that you're doing, you do have to have high levels of proficiency, but I've max proficiency, so it does not matter. I'll be able to pull this off every single time I attempt it.
This is...
It won't happen every time, but it feels great when the balls move the way you want them to. Glad to see everyone had fun. I gotta say though,
Wow!
thanks to playing billiards, you got more experience with precise hand movements, haven't you? God bless! Oh, look at that, I'm more proficient, yay!
Oh yeah.
That billiards book had some information on other trick shots too, didn't it? I think one of them required a special cue stick, right? We should look for one when we have a chance.
That was so much
That
fun!
was fun! Please invite me for next time too.
Alright then.
Well then, see you later. Are they still searching for the Phantom Thieves? This isn't even news anymore. I don't care about politics. Just arrest the Phantom Thieves already. We can't trust those incompetent politicians to do anything.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, so we have a myriad of things that we can do tonight. Before we continue on, I'm gonna go to the sporting goods store and see if I can't find myself a little cue stick to use. Ah, there is some nice stuff that we can get, as well as some general gifts that we're gonna purchase. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these. So, wrist weights, sports sunglasses, powerful rod, high-tech rod, dart set. Wait, that was 100,000? Jeez! And the jump cue. I assume that's what we need for billiards, so that will be useful. Now that I spent hundreds of thousands of yen, let's go do something else. Okay, so once again, our travels have brought us to the church, where we find Ifumi waiting to hang out with us. What do you got, Ifumi?
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times, retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. In addition to practice, reading books about shogi is important for winning as well. I've read all my textbooks. Where can I gain knowledge that I have yet to discover? Oh, never mind. May I request a match? I feel like I've become closer with Ifumi thanks to Star Persona Kaiwan. I don't think my bond with Ifumi will deepen just yet. Okay, I'm still gonna go ahead and hang out with Ifumi, and before anyone asks, just go to Chiaya to deepen your bond with her. I already did that, and it's still not going. So if we want to deepen the bond, we really are gonna have to do this. God bless. Which is appropriate to say because we're in a church. Take her to Booktown. Indeed, that place may have knowledge I've yet to discover.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go there right away. This is a worthwhile interaction regardless, so it's fine. I'm looking for a book that contains an analysis on a certain game of shogi. I must be ready for any opponent, no matter how strong, and to do that, I must study as much as I can. But look at all these books. It's not going to be easy to find. Leave it to me. Ah, are you good at tracking things down?
Well then.
Very well. I'll rely on you. I think we'll be successful if we work together. Rather than search blindly, we should study the shelves and come up with a strategy. First, let's get an idea of how books are arranged here. Is it by title or by author? Let's take a good look around the store to fully understand the layout. I'd also like to find a book about shogi problems as well. I'll explain while we search.
I look forward to it.
Now then, if we approach this methodically, we'll find them. I appreciate your assistance. The clerk gave me a gift. It's quite a lovely ornament. Perhaps it would look nice in your room. King Peace. I feel that my bond with Ifumi will go stronger soon. Okay, so we'll take care of this the next time that we can.
Thank you very much.
I finally found what I was looking for. It is worthwhile to do this, I promise. Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? It's that book on speed read. I should be able to get through this quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off Master Swordsman. A heart that believes in oneself is the truth of Bushido. Learning about the spirit of the samurai seems useful, but this book looks difficult. So you finished reading Master Swordsman. I'm sure you must have a better understanding of the resolve that drives a Bushido master. Alright. A little more dauntless, not fully maxed out, but we're getting there. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about trigonomic functions. Sine, cosine, tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula that gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, Amami-san, take a look at these graphs.
Give me an answer.
Do you know the name for this graph? Your hint is snails. Cocoloid?
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. Don't you think it looks a bit like a snail's shell? There are many other graphs with amusing names. For example, a devil's curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a diabolo. There's nothing particularly diabolical about it otherwise.
No way.
Wow, really? Amamiya-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice go!
Wow, he must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Another day. Another day that we show our big brain. Some people may think of math as an enemy like a devil. But there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that.
Oh, Senpai! There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Not at all.
Thank you. Alright, let's head to the roof. It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
Why do you ask?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
There's unfinished business.
Unfinished business? So, there's something left you have to do.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
I look forward to it.
I am too. I'm already beginning to look forward to it. So, please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
Maybe another time.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
God bless Kazumi. How many days left till we send the calling card? 1? Well, make sure you're ready for it. Okay, we have one more activity I'm going to do before we finish off this episode. So, who's our lucky winner going to be? Alright, great! I'll see you guys there, because I'm pretty sure I need to get a Tower Arcana persona. Alright, Shinya, what do you got?
What do you say?
Do you need something else? Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can I bother you? I feel like I've become close with Shinya thanks to the Tower Persona Red Rider. I feel that my bond with Shinya will go stronger soon. So what will it be? Do you want to hang out with Shinya? Yeah, let's go.
Over there, then.
Yeah, then, let's go somewhere quiet.
Hey!
That kid I took the money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. But my mom told them that it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken. She just told them to leave without hearing what they had to say. Something's wrong with my mom. The other day she called my school to complain that the cost of lunch is too high. I begged her not to do it, but she said it's for my own good. I doubt it was really because of me, though. Once everyone finds out, I'm gonna get made fun of again. But she told me that once you stop fighting, you lose, and that those who complain win. My mom was never like this before. She never used to care about stuff like winning or losing.
Hey!
Amamiya-san, Shinya, what are you doing?
Huh?
Mom? I knew it. What? You've been acting strange lately. Just as I suspected, someone's filling your head with nonsense. Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone new must have come into the picture. So, are you the one who's been such a bad influence on my Shinya? I haven't done anything. What? You don't think you've changed him at all? This is completely unacceptable. What are you going to do about it? Stop it! Will you take responsibility if my Shinya turns into a juvenile delinquent? All that time and money I spent on him, wasted! And what are you going to do about that, huh?
No
Mom!
way.
Amamiya-san is... Amamiya-san, I'm going to remember you. You're a high schooler, right? I may just have to tell your school. One of those students is stalking my son. Stop it. Mom. Come on, Shinya, we're going home. Think about his feelings. Feelings? He's just a child. If you keep meddling with him, I'm going to call the police. Bring it on, lady! You think I give a shit? The world's after me! I will take care of all the police! Fine. Just know this. I don't intend to lose. Now, let's go! But... Shinya? You are Shinya, aren't you? Yes? Hey, I snuck away while my mom was shopping.
I'm sorry.
I just want to say I'm really sorry about earlier. Already? I gotta go. I don't like the person my mom's turned into. She won't listen to anything I say. That's actually what I want to talk to you about today. Do you think the Phantom Thieves can turn my mom back into her old self? Shinya appears to be on the verge of tears. Please tell the Phantom Thieves to change my mom back to the way she used to be. What's your mom's name? Her name? It's Hanae. Hanae Oda. I gotta go.
See you later.
Let's play again sometime. And please don't hate me. I feel Shinya's brotherly affection. Alright, we've got Natara Kana up to rank 7 with our awkward battle from what may as well be a Karen. No new abilities just yet.
Alright.
But as always, we will now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst and fusing personas of the Tower Arcana. I need to do something about the target for Shinya. I should discuss this with everyone. So you want to help that king dude out, huh? And we're gonna do it by changing his mom's heart? I bet that was a real tough decision to make. I mean, he's only in elementary school, right? This is a lot for a little kid to be dealing with. You're right, we should try to help him as soon as possible. As for the calling card, let's have him deliver it himself.
Okay,
So I guess
meeting
this counts
adjourned.
as a unanimous decision?
Well then.
Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish preparations tonight. Okay, well, we're gonna have to put that little matter of Shinya Oda on the back burner, because, let's be honest, we're not gonna be dealing with that for a while. Okay, so we have finally gotten to the point where we're about to go back and steal Saya Nichima's heart. I've done everything that I can do. I have gotten all my equipment optimized. I have gotten a bunch of healing items. I have optimal equipment, have optimal personas, and optimal confidants of the wazoo. I believe that we are ready. So next time on Persona 5 Royal, we're going to take care of one more confidant interaction, and then we're going to go to Saya's palace one last time. See you guys then.